And the next award is for the newcomer of the year, basically who's made the biggest impression being a rookie in the 2021 season. Jordan, you've got the results.
Yes, thank you, Ed. And much like the most improved driver of the year award, thankfully, we've had a lot of excellent newcomers join the scene this year in the National Bangers. I will just give you the top three now. In third position, it was 8 Jack Winks. Obviously, Jack's had a very good year, entertaining his way through the year, and 9 times out of 10 taking home a rather ruined car as well. Second, it was 585 Luke Holdsworth, obviously another generation of Holdsworth coming to ranks. And let's be honest, with a surname like Holdsworth, the boy's got to be good at driving. And he certainly is. Luke's been on fine form this year, had some good results, and I think he made his National Banger World Final debut in the supports, having only just turned 16. I'm sure someone will correct me on that if I'm wrong, but to go into that meeting in those weather conditions at just 16, I think shows great courage. So yeah, Luke's definitely going to be one to watch for in the future. But just pipping him by 0.9%, yeah, that's right, 9%, shows you just how close the voting was in this category. It was 350 Ryan Yeo, and well, Yogi Junior has again been on fine form this year. He raced that lovely Rover P4 at the Kings Lynn 3 meeting earlier in the year that had a lovely tribute to his late pet dog on the bonnet. But that sort of set the tone for Ryan this year. He's raced a lot at Stanlake Arena in the Street Bangers, and has 9 times out of 10 taken home a ruined car. He's also no stranger of taking a rather unusual car, especially in the Street Bangers at Stanlake. So yeah, Ryan has had a great year. He has, I think, he did do a couple of meetings in 2020, but in his first full season in 2021, he's definitely been a great newcomer. He looks like he's been in and around the scene for absolutely years. Shows great maturity. Never one to really get involved in any of the politics or any of the online scuffles and stuff. So yeah, a massive congratulations to Ryan. And it must be also said, I do just want to give a shout out to the driver in fourth place, 608 Lenny Merkin, who I think in his first meeting in the 1500cc National Banger Kings Lynn, I think I'm right in saying, Bryson, didn't he win the final or win a heat?
Yeah, he definitely had a very good showing. Lenny's someone who I personally voted for Lenny. But the top four, this was like we say, how close the driver of the year category was, but this was ridiculously close. And I mean, I was counting the votes into sort of the 11th hour. We closed the voting at 10 p.m. on Boxing Day, but I was sort of still counting them up until about midnight-ish. And even in that last hour, even though the votes weren't coming in still, they were still, when I was totting them up, I was like, oh, I don't actually have a clue who's going to win this one, because they were still so close and swapping and changing. And I think there was, like 3 or 4 votes between the top 4, which, the 0.9% was definitely only a vote in it between the top 2. But Lenny's gone from white roof all the way up to sort of red top in his maiden year in nationals, and that's only from doing 1500 and micros. He's not done the 2 litre meetings. He's not done the unlimiteds, which hopefully we'll see him out there in that next year, because he is some pilot. And he'll definitely be a driver to sort of make his mark for years, along with the likes of Luke Holdsworth and sort of Yogi Junior. They're both very good drivers, and I think what you're saying about Luke as well is correct. I don't know how. Maybe he's done some meetings before he turned 16 at Stanley. Yeah. I've certainly seen him at a couple of meetings beforehand, but I think sort of in terms of RCI age for National Bangers, he hadn't long turned 16 before doing the world,
absolutely.
And he can pilot.
He can't have done, because obviously he won 3 out of 3 races at the Caged Open 2020, didn't he? In the juniors, well, Teen Street, sorry. at Stan Lake, yeah, at the teen streets at Stan Lake. So it just shows like it must have, in terms of how much he's done since turning the adult formula age, is amazing. It's a really good showing for Stan Lake, isn't it, in terms of newcomers, because that's the top two Stan Lake regulars. And just to throw a quote out there, this is from Ryan, who posted this just after we announced the nominations up. He said, "To think I wasn't racing a couple of years ago, and to now getting nominated for entertainer and newcomer in the Nationals is a proper buzz." I mean, to be honest, half the reason we do these awards is for us. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy talking about it. But to see a driver get a buzz just from being nominated, it means a lot to us. And hopefully, Ryan, if you got a buzz just from being nominated, hopefully winning newcomer of the year, hopefully it's made your day.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, it's like what we were saying about sort of the 3 litre guys and the entertainer of the year, sort of top three. He epitomes what you'd expect from a banger driver. He doesn't. He puts on a show for the fans. He has a crash for his own, like just for a laugh sort of thing. He doesn't do a silly shot or anything like that. He is happy taking home a buckled motor, and 9 times out of 10 he'll race something that isn't the run of the norm, as Jordan was saying, and is happy doing that, and he'll be even more satisfied taking a red home. And I think that's obviously what's took the eye of the Cage Nation for him to sort of secure that top spot. And yeah, his first full year of racing is definitely left a good impression.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can see the votes they come in, and of course they're all anonymous, so we'll never say. But we can see, as we know, there was a large range of people voting for Ryan. He's caught people's eye, and is definitely making a name for himself. And like you said, he's just such a nice guy who just absolutely loves going out there and racing. So we wish him all the best for the future. And if this is how good he's been as a newcomer, I look forward to seeing what it's going to do in the future.